Why Capricorn will always prove their doubters wrong. Let's talk about it. By the way, if you're a first time watcher, I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a natural intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient, empathic psychic tarot reader, and I would love to do a private confidential psychic tarot reading for you. Contact me at lamartownsendtarot.com. I also do birth chart readings, so once again, contact me at lamartownsendtarot.com. All of the information will be listed on my website. You will also be able to purchase your reading directly from my website, okay? So any questions you may have will probably be answered on my website in the FAQ section. You can also read and watch some personal reading testimonials from people who have gotten readings from me. So thank you so much for listening and watching. I really appreciate it. Also follow me on Instagram at Lamarr Townsend. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend Official. And if you enjoyed this video, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Thank you for listening and watching. Now, why Capricorns will always prove their doubters wrong? Well, let's talk about this for one thing. Capricorns tend to have a lot of doubters. Whether, these doubters say it implicitly or explicitly, whether, these doubters are friends or foes, family, friends, or foes. It doesn't really matter. It could be the partner, you know. And it's interesting, by the way, I have to, because I always show my fingers at some point. So basically, the skin on my finger got cut off or it got pulled off because I opened the door in my car and the paint, or not the paint, the metal was like peeling off on my door handle. But now I got that fixed. The skin got peeled off. I cut my finger, but luckily I was delivering a pizza. I'm a delivery driver part-time. And the woman I was delivering to was a nurse, so she helped me out, and it's healing now, so I'm good. So thanks for caring or not caring. I don't know. But back to Capricorn. Capricorns have a tendency to. I kind of lost my train of thought now. Darn it. Capricorns have a lot of doubters typically because they are ruled by Saturn. Also, Capricorns are just always end up defeating the odds, but we'll get into that in a second. Saturn is a very tough planet. It's Capricorn's only ruling planet. Capricorn is only ruled by one planet, Saturn. And Saturn is a very tough-loving planet, to say the least. That's the nicest way of putting it. Saturn tends to put a lot of crap on Capricorn's shoulders. But the wonderful and the awesome thing about Capricorn, and the awe-inspiring thing about Capricorn, is that somehow they manage to hold the weight of all that's on their shoulders and persevere through it all. So, that's one reason why Capricorns tend to have doubters, is because even when it seems like things aren't in Capricorn's favor, when the odds are against Capricorn somehow finds a way to defeat the odds, to go through all the obstacles, defeat all the obstacles, and just persevere, reach the top of the mountain. And people are just awe-inspired by that, And doubters come in many forms, doubters come in the form of haters. Doubters come in the form of friends and family who plot, holes in our ideas or what so have you, and, always point out the negative or what could go wrong, or, things like that. So doubters come in many, many forms, a pessimistic person can be a doubter, right? But the reason why Capricorn will always, especially a mature, evolved Capricorn, a diamond in the rough Capricorn, a Capricorn who's been through some stuff and is independent and is self-reliant. You know what I'm saying? That kind of Capricorn is going to persevere, is going to prove their haters wrong, it is going to shut them down. And the doubters, the haters, are going to be that Capricorn's motivators. Trust and believe. Because aside from Capricorn just wanting to reach their goals naturally, they're naturally goal setting people. Capricorns are always setting goals, little goals, but they always have two, three, one or two big goals, four or five. It really depends with the Capricorn. Big goals that they ultimately want to achieve over a long term, right? So people who doubt those goals, oh, you can't do that. That's going to take you so long. Good luck. That's not going to happen. Oh, really? Capricorn's going to be like, oh, really? Watch me. And lo and behold, best believe ultimately that Capricorn is going to get what they want. And is going to be so satisfied secretly knowing that their doubters are watching them get what they want. Meanwhile, that they're in the same exact spot where they were when they first doubted the Capricorn, right? So Capricorns are motivated, one, by their goals. Like, ultimately, they're motivated by their goals. Anything else is just secondary, right? Second, they're motivated by their doubters, their haters. They want to prove those people wrong. Capricorn loves to prove people wrong. You understate the Capricorn, Capricorn's going to show you why, he or she's the real MVP. Like, never doubt a Capricorn. Never understate a Capricorn. Like, you don't know that Capricorn's true potential. Sometimes that Capricorn doesn't even know their true potential until they get to the point where they're surrounded by a bunch of doubters and, oh, you can't do that people, Until that Capricorn gets to a point where ultimately they have to, motivate their own damn selves, to get up and find the courage to just go after it, to just do it, you know, because that Capricorn has to believe in his or herself, right? And when you have belief in yourself, when you believe in yourself, and you have determination, and you have work ethic, and you have perseverance, and you have endurance, basically, aka you're a Capricorn, you've got all it takes to succeed. So what's stopping you? Generally yourself, right? But once the Capricorn steps out of their way, it's full speed ahead, right? Capricorns are go-getters, they're hard workers, and they're not going to let naysayers, doubters, haters, detract them from their goals, detract them from reaching success, right? That's only going to motivate them more to succeed and reach their goals. And that is exactly why a Capricorn will always prove their doubters wrong. Because a Capricorn's haters is his or her motivators. And that's the moral of this story. I thank you for listening and watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out the rest of my videos. Contact me at lamartownsendtarot.com for your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading. I would love to do a tarot reading for you, Capricorn, or anyone else just watching, okay? So once again, contact me at lamartownsendtarot.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out the rest of my videos. And Capricorn, never let a hater, a naysayer, a doubter stop you from reaching your goals, stop you from reaching your highest potential, But I know you already knew this because you're a Capricorn, and I feel like we're similar in a lot of ways. So, if anything, Capricorn is the type of person who, like, if a hater and a Capricorn met face to face in public, that Capricorn would probably end up laughing in that hater's face. You're hitting them with facts and logic, and then sending that hater home crying. And then ultimately, that hater would go home, cry a little bit more maybe, depending on what the Capricorn said, right? But then the hater will really think over it and ruminate over it, because the Capricorn most likely hit that hater with logic and facts, right? I mean, ultimately, that hater comes around to being a fan of the Capricorn, and that's how Capricorns win people over, which is exactly why they prove their doubters wrong each and every time. So it's not arrogance, it's not boastfulness, it's just belief in oneself, it's self confidence, it's perseverance, it's go get it by almost any means necessary. Even if it means shutting my emotions off and putting my head down and just going to work, pounding everything I need to pound out, and just being the best at everything. Alright. Thank you for listening and watching. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. And this is the story of Capricorn, okay? Thank you for listening and watching. Until the next video.